Hiya, I'm That James Wisdom, and today I've got a Kickstarter unboxing for you of Parks, the board game. So today I'm going to unbox Parks, the Kickstarter edition. This is a really gorgeous looking board game about national parks. I think it's just America, so there's no provincial parks or anything like that in Canada or any of those kinds of places. But you can see just by turning the box around, even before I get into this, this is beautiful. I had read that it was a beautiful looking game, and that is the main reason that I actually backed this on Kickstarter, really, because it just looked absolutely stunning. So I'm looking forward to getting in and seeing what is actually in here. As you can see, it's a 1 to 5 player game for ages 10 and up and takes 30 to 60 minutes. So let's now get in and have a look. So now, if I'm not mistaken, the box should be this way up when I open it, and it's just a sleeve that we've got over the top here, which makes this sort of the Kickstarter exclusive kind of part of it. Let's try not to damage the box as we get in. It's always dangerous doing this in board games. It makes me cringe a little bit, but it's the easiest way to get in, particularly if I'm doing a video. So take all of that off. That can be recycled, and then just slide the cover off so we can get this to do this nice and smoothly. Oh, and look at that. That's some more beautiful artwork there. I'm going to pop that just to one side for now. I'll probably have to move it out of the way. But there you go. Look at that. Really lovely looking box art. It's all matte finish with the exception of the Parks logo and the kind of the stamp here that indicates how many players. So let's turn this box over because we haven't seen the back of this box either. Got the buffalo, so I think that is on the side there. And then here's an example of hopefully what the game's going to look like. There's bright colours, custom meeples and things. You can see the hikers here. Hopefully this is going to be really nice. And this is in association with the National Parks Service. And money from this game went towards restoration and protection of those parks. So that's really great. So let's open it up. Slide that lid off. So far I'm happy. Let's get the lid out of the way. Oh, look at that. Another beautiful piece of artwork inside the box. Get the scissors out of the way. We can put that down to one side there as well. Rules, stunning. Like everything about this so far is just really beautiful, isn't it? You know. So this is the rule book. I'll have a quick flick through. I will do a separate video going through the rules proper. If there is a quick start kind of version of the rules, I will read that out in this video. But if not, I will just go through the rules separately. But look at this. This is just nice, isn't it? And that's the rule book. So I'll put that to one side as well. Let's pop it inside there. Let's cover one piece of artwork up with another. And then we've got this little postcard. Bear sightings at Great Smoky Mountains with Chris Turnham. I don't know who that is. It's just a bit of information about this. I'm guessing Chris Turnham is then the creator of the games. So there you go. Illustrations highlighting 45 national parks found across the United States. So it is the US, no Canada parks. You never know, they might do an expansion one day and I'll be all in on that. But look at this artwork, it's stunning. It's just absolutely stunning. And this is my thank you for backing the Kickstarter. Feel free to pause and read that if you want to. But really beautiful. I might have to take that into work and put that on my desk at work just because, look at it, it's just beautiful artwork. Now we've got all of our boards with all of our pieces in the boards. Let's condense a little bit so I can actually get all these out. Oh, already knocked out some pieces. Won't do that all right now. We'll just have a look at them as they are. I think they're all going to be double-sided as well, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, lots of double-sided. Not all of them are double-sided. You can see these are trail pieces. They'll be given a nice, pretty back there. Just try and keep everything as in shot as possible. Like that. Hopefully that's not cut off by the camera at all there. Now we're back. Now we're into the piece trays. And now these are custom shapes with custom meeples in them. So there's 2 of those. Let's leave one to one side and we'll just look through this one for now. Well, actually, let's put them both to one side and we'll go through all the pieces together. I think that might be out of shot. So let's just try and get as much in shot as possible. There's quite a lot in this. Now this is the actual main playboard, I believe. Yep, so this is where all the cards go. There you go. It's quite stiff, so it's going to need a bit of flattening out that. You can see that just sort of pinging up a little bit there. But that's that one. Look at this. Metal first player, I believe. This is supposed to be a first player token. This is the metal first player token. Any way the wind blows. Lovely. Pop that down there. We've got then our custom hiking meeples. The meeples that are hikers. I'll take those out of those rustly bags in a minute as well. The other colours as well, so 5 per bag. It's a bit extra on the bags there, because you don't really need that. There's 2 of each colour. 5 colours, of course, because it's a 5-player game, or up to a 5-player game. We then have 3 decks of cards. Now, because there are 3 decks of cards, let's take them all out. Put the box to one side. Pop the 3 sets of cards out here. So we've got events, year, parks, the meeples there. I would then just collapse the box and put it out to one side. So as you can see, there's quite a lot in here. Let's go through and just have a look at all of these things just to take stock of what they are. Right, so here is our how to play. So that gives us a vague idea of how this game works. The idea is you're sending your hikers. Let's get them out of the bag here so we can see them properly. Those, get rid of that, and those. We're sending those guys along the trail. Let's pick the pink guy up here. This has got kind of a little cute little illustration on it, both sides. All of them have got this. I think they're all the same illustration. Yes, they are. But these are your hikers, and you're going to send them along the trail. And when you get there, you get to do these actions on those. At the end of the season, you then get to do the other things that you see on here. And that will then lead to point scoring. And I guess that's the end of each round. So while we're looking at meeples, let's look at the other pieces in these trays. Now, I think they are slightly different in each one. But I'm not sure. So let's have a look. That's the mountains. Now, these are all different animal ones. We'll do those last. We've got our, I guess these are stars, probably. We've got some trees. This will be our water. Empty our water packs of water. And those are the same in this other tray as well. We've got water, trees, stars, and mountain. We've also got in here some more animals. So let's get all of our animals out and see what we have got here. Because I know these are all custom meeples. They were all going to be one animal, and then based on the Kickstarter goals, they all became different animals. So look at that. That's really cool. We've got loads of stuff here. Yeah, there's well, that was 6 in this pot. Let's see if there was 6 in this pot as well. So far, they're all completely different, aren't they? I mean, that means that they are all going to be completely different. There's a big cat there of some description. This looks like it's going to be a moose. And then a fish there. So, yeah, let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got, I'm guessing that's a whale of some description. We've got a bat. We've got a buffalo. We've got a turtle. This will be an eagle or a hawk of some description. I imagine an eagle because we're in America here, aren't we? Bear. Big cat. I guess a cougar or something like that. Or lynx, that's what we call them, I think. Oh, are they different? I forget. A deer, a wolf howling at the moon. This looks like a goat. This, I think, is kind of a moose, something like that. And then, of course, you've got a fish. I'm sure someone can tell me what fish that is in the comments based on the shape that's there. But look at those. Those are really cool. So lots of really neat meeples, and let's just put out a couple of these guys as well so you can see what those look like. Yeah, so that's all the meeples. I'll leave those out, but I'll pop the lids back on here. And then what we'll do is we'll go through the cards and just have a quick look at the cards, because I imagine the cards are going to be really, really pretty. So this is events cards. These are binoculars. Binoculars, you may gain 1 wildlife instead of 2 water at the ocean. Parks cost less water to visit. You may fill a water canister for free when you visit the ocean. And that's a water bottle which filters the water. That's cool. I think these have got a cost as well, which are the cost in these stars. These are compasses. There's a bunch of these. I won't go through every one of them because it seems like there are quite a lot. But there you go. If you were interested in any, I'll hopefully go slow enough so you can read them all. The nice designs. I really like the kind of very minimalist design of these. It suits the artwork of the game itself, which focuses on the landscapes, and these are more kind of app style things almost. Got a very modern design to them. Okay, some repeats coming in now, I think. There you go, wildlife and mountains, more water bottles. So yeah, some of these are now repeats. This is new. Yeah, so there you go. You can see lots of these. Really nice cards. And then here's some different things at the end. Those are gear cards. Sorry, they are not, what did I say, event cards. So these are event cards, which are a bit different. So keep an event card face down. Discard all your water. Discard a reserve park and all of your wildlife. Discard all your trees. Discard all your gear. Discard all your mountains. Discard down to 4. I'm getting cards in your hand. Discard all of your stars or whatever those are supposed to be, and discard all your water bottles. Right, so there's quite a lot of discarding things there. Just randomly discard different items. Let's do the year cards now. I like the backs of these. They've got that nice kind of postcard print thing I got in the box as well on this. And then let's have a look at these. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, so these are more attractive cards. Look at that. Really, really nice artwork here. Little canoe there. Great. And these then, are these all the same type of card? Looks like at some point they might change. Yes, so these are, some of these are canteens. There you go, those are the canteen ones. Some of them are other things. So let's just quickly sort these out into different types. These are the year cards, lots of year cards there. Canteen cards, nice artwork on the back of the canteen cards as well. Seasons cards, right, there you go. So they're all referenced over here. So these are the seasons. Now these seasoned ones have got the really pretty artwork on. Gain 1 water if you gain any trees. So every time you gain a tree, you gain water. Gear costs 1 less star to buy. Nice eagle there. It's really nice, this art. Gain 1 water if you gain a mountain. Gain 1 star on the 3 current. Add 3 stars on the 3 current parks available out to you, I guess, in the draw pile up here. Cards cost 1 less water to visit, or parks cost 1 less water to visit, sorry. Seasons of growth, gain 1 star when you gain a tree. Gain water when you gain a canteen, so you gain a full canteen, that's nice. Gain 1 star for every mountain you get. Add water on 3 current parks. Parks cost 1 less star to visit. Look at that, that's beautiful though. That's just stunning artwork. I love all the art in this game. That really is the main reason, in my opinion, to get it. I haven't played it. It might be a fantastic game to play as well, but this was the reason I got this game. So we saw these already a little bit, but here are the canteens. Basically gain a canteen and other things by the looks of it. So these are worth things to you, but they can be discarded based on other cards. And then finally in this little deck, the year cards. So flip those over. I don't really know what these do. It does say at the bottom here to do with year cards, but yeah, it doesn't really mention anything there at all. So personnel bonus, years of ascent, visit 3 parks. Oh, this is for gaining points by the looks of it. So these are bonus points based on the season. That's what they'll be. So if you do this thing while it's on the season deck or the season deck pile, you'll gain some extra points, would be my guess. Again, nice artwork in the backgrounds here. I like the style of the design. Oh, that's a beautiful card. I imagine if I were to just lay all of these cards out, it would look stunning. So these are our parks cards, that's what they're called. And these are the ones that are going to have all the really, really pretty stuff on them. So, there's an owl. I think every single one of these cards is unique because they are just the different national parks. So each one represents a national park. We've got info about it, so where it's established and where it is. Arches National Park. National Parks there. Mammoth Cave National Park. Wow, that's cool. Oh, look at that. It's stunning artwork. Yeah, see, this is the stuff you want from this game. Right, I could just sit and look at this game for hours. Roosevelt National Park, or Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Zion National Park. That'll be where the fish is from. These are really nice. Beautiful. Oh, I would like to go there. I would like to go all these places just based on these pictures alone. Yellowstone National Park, that's a famous one that me over here in the UK has heard of. Yosemite National Park I've heard of. Virgin Islands, I didn't know they had a national park at the Virgin Islands. I didn't realise it was, or they had. It's the Northern Lights, clearly. Sequoia National Park. Gates of the Arctic National Park. Great Smoky Mountain National Park, so I knew that was one. See, Bryce Canyon, I knew that was a national park as well. Never heard of this one. Capitol Reef National Park. The Great Sand Dunes National Park, nope. Wow, what's that? That's cool, isn't it? Just imagine what's there. I've stopped looking at what this does in the board game, to be honest with you, but I'm just really enjoying looking at these pictures. Everglades National Park. What are these? Wow. Joshua Tree National Park. See, I knew about this, I think. Yosemite National Park. Lassen Volcanic National Park. Interesting. Badlands National Park. Big Bend National Park. Olympic National Park. Now that I'd heard of. I don't really know anything about it other than that I've heard of it. Really nice. Look at that. Stunning picture though. Cascades. North Cascades. Grand Canyon. Of course I know about the Grand Canyon and I would have assumed there would be a national park along it somewhere. King Canyon National Park. Don't know that one. I didn't know that was a national park. Mesa Verde. Ah, cool. Great Basin National Park. Yep, heard of that one. Look at that. That's just so pretty. Glacier Bay. Glacier Bay National Park. I think I've heard of that as well. Some of these I haven't. Like that and that I haven't. Those are so nice. So that's the cards. We've got a little bit off track with this being a board game unboxing now, I guess. But at the same time, that's what this is all about. These beautiful, beautiful cards in here. Just absolutely stunning pieces of artwork in here. All quite a little bit different. But, I mean, this is the kind of game I might actually card sleeve up to keep them pretty. So that's everything in the box there. I won't go through the instructions. These are all really, really nice things to look at. I'm just going to move some of these out so you can see all of the stuff that was in here all at once. But there you go. And that is Parks the board game. Now this is just a really beautiful game. I've probably hammered that point home, I'm sure. But for me, the kind of key features of this are these are lovely, these meeples. Again, I was expecting them to be this thickness. This is the standard thickness of a meeple. They're clearly not. They're a lot thinner than that, a lot narrower than that. I said the same thing about the pooples in Too Many Poops. If you haven't watched that video, go and check it out. But yeah, this to me is the standard meeple size. These are nice. They're very, very nice. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that we've got custom cut animals here. They're not all just the bear, which is I think what they were originally going to be. But the fact that the wildlife is all different, it's just lovely. All of the pieces look really good. All of the actual board pieces look really good as well. They do have 2 sides for each one. There you go. Same over this side. They're going to be basically the same stuff on the other side here. You can see. So that's what the front side of a board looks like, and that's what the back side of a board looks like. These have got a back as well. Slightly different things. Some of the flippable ones, some of them not. But yeah, that's everything in the box. So thank you very much for watching my unboxing of Parks. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and all of that YouTubey nonsense. Then you can get more videos about this game and other Kickstarter games that I unbox.